Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Kelchner, the 8th grade science teacher. Welcome to the new school year. I'm excited to be coming back and looking forward to making the best out of what will probably be a very unusual year. The course, Science 8, focuses mostly on space. So if you take a quick look around the classroom, you can tell just by the things on the wall what we'll be learning about this year. The subject matter of the course is fantastic. Kids always get interested in it, and really, it's hard not to be interested in these topics because if you think about it, this class really focuses on questions that every human has had that's ever walked around on planet Earth. It's a really thought-provoking class. We consider things like, how big is the universe? How does planet Earth fit in with the rest of the universe? Are we unique? Is there other life out there? And we can't answer every one of these questions, but we live in a time period now where, amazingly, we can answer quite a few of them. And so it is a really cool class for that reason. Now, I'd like to share with you a little bit about how I teach and what I expect. If I want students to be creative, that means I have to also be creative about how I teach the material and the types of activities and lessons that I come up with. So I work really hard to do things in ways that are not only engaging for students, but really make the class the best it can possibly be. It's going to be a bit challenging this year though, because normally this class is filled with labs, experiments, activities, lots of hands-on things. But due to COVID, students aren't allowed to work closely together and they can't share common materials. So we're going to have to be, again, a little bit creative and do some things in some different ways. And, you know, even if it's not quite as dynamic as it usually is, we'll make the best of it. For now, everything will be sort of presented online and in real time in class, so that's going to mean some modifications to how we normally do things around here. More than anything else, I'm going to do everything I can to give the students the best possible experience that I can and have them walk out of here each day saying, boy, that was worthwhile and that was interesting and I had a good time in that class. So let's take a look at what it takes to be successful in my class. Now, everything will be posted in Microsoft Teams. All the class documents, all the PowerPoint presentations, every single thing we do, including a video of the daily lesson. So students that are at home can watch that in real time, but anyone can also go back and re-watch that lesson again later. If you're at home, all the documents will be there. If you're in school, I'm also going to ask kids to access all the documents in Microsoft Teams. And another important thing about that is, anytime a student is absent, if they miss this class for any reason, they don't need to track me down and find out what they missed. I'm going to expect every student to go on to Microsoft Teams, watch that day's lesson, and do any of the assignments that are presented in there. So that makes it real easy. If you're absent, you go to Microsoft Teams and you make up the class later on. Now, how do parents stay on top of things? First of all, an information packet will be going out to you. It's got all of my classroom expectations. It's got a lot of great information in there for parents so you know exactly what's going on and how to keep track of everything. I'm going to ask that when that document comes home electronically, that you please acknowledge that you've read it. And there is a link provided right in the document that you'll click on, and it'll allow you to respond electronically that you've seen it and you acknowledge everything that's in there. Now, parents may not want to go into Microsoft Teams and mess around with all the stuff in there that's related to the class. So to make it easy for you, every single day I will update Sapphire. Sapphire is where you go to check on grades, so it makes it a great one-stop shop. If you go to my Sapphire page, you will see a list of documents and materials, but there are also announcements. And every single day I will update the announcement about that day's homework, or if there are any upcoming tests or quizzes. You'll be able to go in Sapphire every single day and see exactly what's going on. If you need to get a hold of me, email is the best way to do it. I'm pretty quick at replying to those, always within 24 hours, but sometimes within minutes. So that's everything you could possibly need to know and more about Science 8. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the new year here. We'll make the best of it. We'll have a good time and we'll learn a lot. So that's all for now. Thanks for checking out the video. We'll talk to you soon.